Annyeonghaseyo. Hi everyone, this is Ariel, one half of Soju for Two, and this is a final review of Who Are You, the Korean drama that just ended, and I wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as possible. The three main characters of this drama are So Lee-hyun plays Shion, Tae-kyun plays Gonwoo, and Kim Jae-wook plays Hyungjun. And the plot of this story is that you have these two detectives, played by Kim Jae-wook and So Lee-hyun, who get involved with some sort of crime event, and he gets shot and killed, and she goes into a coma for 6 years. When she wakes up, she can see ghosts, and she goes back into working for the police, but in like a lost and found, where she meets Tae-kyun, and they solve the crime of what happened 6 years ago. There may be a love triangle involved, so warning now, there will be spoilers in here, so before I get to them, stop if you don't want to see them. But the plot of the story, as I mentioned, I think was pretty interesting considering it's a supernatural and a crime mystery all at once. But it wasn't so far-fetched that I couldn't, it was annoying to me. Love triangle, it's definitely there. And here's the thing about the love triangle. Now, I, of course, want Kim Jae-wook to be the one on top, but he's a ghost. So my reaction was, okay, he's not going to get the girl. But Tae-kyun is really cute in this, but still, every single time Kim Jae-wook is on screen, it's like so emotional. And there's like a last scene in the last episode with him, and like he's just talking, and I just started crying when I was watching it. And I like never cry in dramas because there's certain movies I've seen, there are certain dramas where I'm like, okay, this is really emotional. Or I'm always emotional if there's a puppy or something, that'll get me. But usually plot doesn't get me because I've seen it all. But I was crying. So I feel like he's really, really good in this. I just want him to get a lead role so he can get the girl. Because even though he didn't have a big part, he didn't speak most of the time, he was still really moving. So the love triangle, it went towards the human. Go figure. Misunderstandings. So basically all the misunderstandings were surrounding the events that happened 6 years ago and figuring out, solving that crime. Bad guy turned good. So I guess the guy who shot Hyungjun is the bad guy turned good, but it's not really about like a redeeming sort of story. It's just kind of putting all the pieces together. Fashion, it was pretty low-key fashion. Even though she was working at a police department, she wears a lot of hoodies, a lot of t-shirts. There's a few like flannel pieces in there, and yeah, it wasn't like remarkable fashion. Music, don't remember it. Of course, as you guys always know, you always know the OSTs better than I do because I don't really always pay attention to the OSTs. I prefer the drama. But since you have Tae-kyun, there might be a song by him on it. I'm not sure. If you're really into his music, then check it out. Kiss. There's a few cute kisses. Now, I would say that I was surprised. The first episode had a kiss with Kim Jae-wook. And that was like surprised that happened so early on. There was also a few other cute kisses, and I think the Tae-kyun kiss, the first one, happened like episode 6, which is pretty rare that it happens that early. Usually in a 16-episode drama, it's like episode 10. So there was a few good ones in there, pretty passionate. It was cute, very cute. Piggyback ride, I don't remember that, but there was a lot of like saving lives and things like that that happened because they're police officers. So I would say that overall, I'm going to give this a really high score. I think it gets a 9. And I feel like that's pretty high, but what I really liked about this is that for a supernatural drama, it was still very approachable. It didn't seem crazy. And the ghosts weren't like crazy scary. They were more like, I mean, they looked a little scary at first. Like the first 2 or 3 episodes was pretty creepy. But after that, once she's less scared, the ghosts seem less scary. And then I would say, though, for a supernatural drama, it wasn't too out of the wall. And for a crime drama, there was a few things in there. Like, the gangsters in Korean dramas are always pretty, like, full-on. But it was, I think, overall, something I really enjoyed. And there wasn't too much of anything. Like, there wasn't too much love story, but there can never really be too much love story, in my opinion. Or too much crime or too much supernatural. It was really a good blending. So I think it did a great job. And Kim Jae-wook made me cry. So I know it's a good drama if that happens. So definitely check this one out. I hope I didn't spoil too much for you. There's still a lot more that happens in the drama. Bye, guys.